How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So, with all the stuff that's been going on lately, I'm sure you guys have had some type of concern about whether or not exercise has an effect on the functionality of our immune system. If you haven't thought about this yet, then this video is going to be perfect for you because I'm just going to break down whether or not exercise actually has any impact at all on the functionality and the way that our immune system protects us. And I'm also going to be sharing with you 4 tips that I've found that are going to help you strengthen your immune system no matter what your daily habits are. So you guys are going to be able to implement these tips today, and I just can't wait to show them to you. You guys are going to love this video. I've got a lot of in-depth knowledge to share with you today. And you know what? I bet this wouldn't be a proper video without playing that intro.
Every corner twice as bright, they'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights.
So let's dive right into this video. And the first thing that I wanted to bring up to you guys today was based off of an article written in Sage Journals. Essentially what they mentioned here was that 30 to 60 minutes of moderate paced exercise is going to increase the efficiency of the circulation of what are known as natural killer immune cells. And these are not limited to white blood cells. These just include any type of cells that exist within the body to fight off infections and diseases. And the exercise is actually going to promote the circulation and increase the efficiency, as I said before, of the way that these are circulated throughout the body. And this means that your body is going to be able to detect any viral threats at a faster rate, and therefore they'll be able to take care of them and fight them off quicker, preventing us from getting sick. And on top of this, as we know, general exercise, which leads to having a leaner physique with a lower body fat percentage, is going to just generally limit the amount of disease and infections that we're susceptible to. Cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer are among this list. And just having a healthy lifestyle, healthy diet, common exercise, and this is all just going to wrap up together to provide a strong base for your immune system. And so far, exercise definitely is on top here. It's definitely something that's going to help protect your immune system, and I've got a couple more points to share with you guys. According to an article on Medline Plus, exercise does in fact increase the efficiency of white blood cell circulation throughout the body. And this is going to tremendously help the way that your immune system fights off outside threats and protects you from any infection of virus. As well as this, exercise also promotes the circulation of harmful bacteria out of the lungs, which is also going to prevent the immune system from having to take over any bacteria that does get absorbed into the bloodstream. And this is also going to prevent the amount of work that your immune system has to do, which is going to make it much more efficient. And I'm sure you guys are aware that cortisol has a high negative impact on our health. And exercise definitely does, if done correctly, decrease the amount of cortisol in our system at any given time. So this is definitely going to help our immune system to function a lot better. And like I said, this has to be done correctly. So if you get into a mode where you're overtrained, then this is actually going to have the opposite effect. It's going to have a detrimental effect to the cortisol levels in your body, and this is going to actually weaken your immune system instead of strengthening it. So it's very important that you plan your exercises very wisely, and you also plan your nutrition wisely, and you try to limit stress as much as you possibly can. So as we know, exercise has a lot of benefits to our general health and protection of the immune system. But there are also some detriments, as if you were to take your exercise a bit too far, a bit too intense, without the proper nutrition to go with it. And although this is a very uncommon situation, it has happened in the past, and I think that it is worth bringing up now. And this point is coming from the Journal of Applied Physiology, and what they have done here is they have done studies using athletes who train at a very high intensity with a very high frequency. And what they have found is that there is a level of immune depression or immune weakening if there is a high intensity exercise that is prolonged for more than an hour and a half at a time. And when this is coupled with a improper diet with improper amount of refueling to the body, then this is definitely going to have an opposite effect on the immune system. And what this definitely proves is that proper nutrition along with proper exercise are going to guarantee success, and you cannot neglect one or the other if you want to have a great all-around health and a strong immune system. But as I said previously, this is a very uncommon situation and doesn't necessarily apply to the general public. But this was definitely going to be something that should influence you to take your diet and your exercise into consideration, and be sure that you're providing your body with the proper fuel, the proper macros that it needs in order to recover completely. And it's also, even though overtraining is a bit of a uncommon situation as well, it's definitely something to try to take into account, especially when gyms open back up again. Just don't try to overexert your body beyond what you know is possible, and you definitely want to have all of the immune strength that you possibly can, while at the same time maintaining physical strength and mental strength. So within the scientific community and the fitness community, we can conclude that exercise definitely has a positive benefit to the way that your immune system functions and is able to protect you from any outside threats. And by the way, if you're liking this video so far, be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to move on to the 4 tips that I told you about before that are going to be able to strengthen your immune system, and you guys can implement these today. So let's get going with it. Alright everyone, so tip number 1 is to include a lot of vitamins B6, C, and E in your diet. So to start off, vitamin B6 is found in a lot of salmon, tuna, and cold water fish. It's a great immune protector. It's also found in a lot of supplements, as are vitamins E and C. So with vitamin C, it's important because it's not naturally produced by the body, and it's contained in a lot of fruits such as lemons and oranges and just citrus fruits in general. And this is also a great immune protector. It's sold in a very common level of supplements at the store, so this is some that you're probably familiar with. And with vitamin E, this is found in a lot of nuts and seeds. And a lot of these foods are ones that are easy to fit into your diet. You can just have them as snacks throughout the day, and it will be sure that you're getting enough vitamins and that you're able to protect your immune system while keeping your diet balanced at the same time. Tip number 2 is to limit stress. So as I mentioned before in this video, cortisol is the hormone that our bodies release when it is under any type of mental or physical stress. This isn't known as an immune weakener, and it's going to limit the efficiency that our immune system has at detecting and killing off threats within the body. So 2 things that I'm going to recommend that you guys do. 1 is to set up a consistent workout routine if you haven't done so already. This is going to help to clear the mind from any type of stress, as well as all of the benefits that I had explained earlier in the video. And secondly, meditation is something that has helped me, and it helps millions of people around the world to clear their mind every single day. So if it's not something that you've ever tried before, I definitely would recommend that you do it. But the thing is, you need to be doing both of these things on a consistent basis if you want to be able to see the results and any type of progress that you're making from doing these. And tip number 3 is to be sure to drink enough water throughout the entire day. Just as the lungs are able to filter out harmful bacteria from the respiratory system, water is going to be able to flush your body out from any type of harmful bacteria that exists within your GI tract or within any of your internal organs. And just staying hydrated is also going to make sure that your body has all of the fuel that it needs in order to function properly. So just drinking water in general is also going to help you stay as lean as possible, and it's going to help you feeling good throughout the entire day. Now tip number 4 is to try to get a lot of probiotics in your diet. So essentially, if you don't know what probiotics are, there are pretty much just helpful bacteria that aid with digestion. And if your digestion is on point, your entire immune system and internal systems are going to be functioning on point all the time. And if you're looking for some probiotics, then go to your local grocery store, and things such as yogurt and kombucha contain a lot of probiotics. And these are definitely beneficial. They've been really popular these days. And there's been a lot of research done that shows how helpful they are. And they're definitely something that you guys should try to include in your diet as much as possible, as well as drinking water and eating all of these fruits, vegetables, fish, and just lean meat. That's going to help you to function at your best all the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're able to take something away from this that you didn't know before. And I hope these tips were able to help you to clarify whether or not exercise is going to be helpful to you or harmful to you. And as I said before, there are different ways to manage your exercise to make it more efficient and make it so that it has less of an impact on your immune system. Having a great routine is very essential to having a great workout plan, and having a great diet is also essential to complementing that, as well as keeping a strong immune system. So I appreciate all of you guys for watching. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, don't forget to drop a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all your support. Be sure to stay healthy out there. Keep hustling towards those goals. Peace.